Hey everybody, welcome back to Lyrical Resonance, where we believe that where words fail, music speaks. I'm excited today, getting into a band I've heard very, very little from or about. I don't know much about them. This is a band called Fame on Fire, and this is their song, Amber. This is a song that my wife requested, and I do my very best not to deny her requests. And so I'm checking this song out. She's actually steered me right a couple times. I got to give her a lot of credit. She really pushed me to start this channel. She had me check out Ocean's 8 Alaska, and that song was amazing. I believe it was Hikari. You can check it out here. Really, really fun. Anyway, we're going to dive into this song, but before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to be here to check out what it has to say. So without further ado, let's dive in to Fame on Fire and their song, Amber.
Pulling apart everything I've known, pulling apart at me and my soul. Are you finished now? 'Cause I'm broken down. Why don't you go? Leave me on my own and watch me fade out. Give me drugs, give me love, give me all your fire. All I need now. And take my heart, tear the spark, tear me apart and watch me fall down. My world just crashes down. Give me drugs, give me love, give me all your fire. Torn apart now.
Not what I expected to happen there. That was cool, man. I know these guys are a heavier band. Like I said, I've heard some of their stuff. I know they do a lot of covers, which is fine. But this is an original song, and that was really interesting. I'm gonna have to pick apart the lyrics a little bit. I'll probably do that later. But instrumentally, that piano was beautiful, and this dude's voice is really, really good. And what's really interesting is you can hear a lot of like pain in his voice, which is really interesting. That he's able to pull out that emotion. Really, really good.
Million of you whispers in my ear. The feeling to me never having fear, but it's over now. Makes me wonder how could I know it was all just a show when I watched it play out. Give me drugs, give me love, give me all your fire. All I need now. And take my heart, tear the spark, tear me apart and watch me fall down. My world just crashes down. Give me drugs, give me love, give me all your fire. Torn apart now. And now
That was cool. Love that way they brought it down, because they could have done a couple different things there. They could have kept it really high octane and been really, really heavy and, a breakdown or something. But I like that they brought it down a step, because we started this song off real emotional and soft, and then it picked up. But this was a smart decision, I think, to bring it down and give it some space to breathe.
did more than your heart. What you gave me never got me by.
Oh, dang.
Your words were nothing but lies. We've run out of time.
Woo.
Give me drugs, give me love, give me all your fire. And take my heart, tear the spark, tear me apart and watch me fall down. My world just crashes down.
was nice, man. All right, so I like the song, man. The musicality was really good. The vocals were dynamite. Lyrics are a little, I don't know, not bad. Like, they're not bad at all. They're just kind of vague and ambiguous, in my opinion. I mean, it's very obvious he's been broken, he's been crushed. I mean, he says that a few times. But I wish I had a little more context for this, because that chorus, give me drugs, give me love, give me all your fire. But then he says, and take my heart, tear the spark, tear me apart, and my world just crashes down. And so I'm assuming this is a relationship gone very, very wrong, and kind of in the way where he put his all into it. You know, he was, put myself out there, and maybe drugs was actual drugs. I don't know. Or maybe it was just that dopamine hit we get when we feel that kind of affirmation, or when we start to fall in love with somebody, and just being around them makes us happy. It's almost intoxicating, almost like a drug. And so whether it's that or something else, or an actual drug, I don't know. But that is a very interesting way to explain how some people just suck. And they don't treat people well, and are out simply for their own pleasure. And this is something that I have been seeing as kind of a problem that needs to be addressed. Is so often anymore people live for their own pleasure rather than living to, how do I want to phrase, they live for their own pleasure rather than living to leave the world a better place than they found it. And this applies across worldviews, whether it's Christian, Buddhist, whatever. There's too many people who live for their own pleasure rather than to leave the world in a better place than we found it. And as a Christian, my goal, number one, is to live in such a way that I am reflective of Christ. My goal with every interaction I have with people, whether it's somebody I know very well or somebody I don't know at all, is to leave that interaction in a way where they feel like they've been encouraged. They feel like they, were heard or cared for, and not to make myself feel good. I don't care if I feel good, but because I want them to feel the kind of love that I have felt from God, and that's super important. I've heard it said that there are a lot of people who the only Jesus they're going to see in the world is his followers. And so it's important that we be mindful of that and try to be authentic reflections of who he is and who he said he was and who he said his followers were supposed to be as well. And man, it's super important that we do that we try to live consistently in our faith. So this is an interesting song, man. It's a very bleak song, very, very dark, and I don't know. It was good. Like the music, like I said, the musicality was really good. I like the way it started out super soft with that piano, and the dude's voice was just amazing. And I like the choice to bring the bridge down and then to just kind of go out with a bang with the rest of the song, just be big and loud and brash. I would probably give this song a 7 out of 10, and that's on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being horrible and 10 being amazing. I would probably put it right up there at about a 7, because it wasn't bad. Like I said, lyrically, it's a little too vague and ambiguous for my tastes, which I guess, if you're speaking metaphorically, that's okay, I suppose. Yeah, not a bad song. But you know what you have to do. You got to get in the comments and let me know what you thought about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think? 1 being awful, 10 being amazing. Where would you rank it? Because I'm interested to hear from you. If there are any songs you would like me to check out, leave a comment or email me at lyrical.resonance.ia@gmail.com, or follow me on Facebook because I'm there as well. But man, this is cool. Glad I checked into it. Like I said, 7 out of 10. That's where it's going to stay. Not bad. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because where words fail, music speaks, and we're going to be here to continue listening to what it has to say. But until our next one, as always, you guys, stay safe, be blessed. We'll see you soon.